So it is Tuesday the 4th of June and I'm sorry that I look like a hot mess or a wet mess really. It's absolutely hammering down, like torrentially raining. All the drains and everything as I was driving back from gymnastics with Meg are flooded and are overflowing and it's just vile and I got soaked. But I just finished reading Eragon by Christopher Paolini. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, but I'll talk about it more obviously in my wrap up. But it's a reread for me. It's the start of a quartet, so I wasn't expecting it to blow my socks off, and it was okay. Not as good as, that's James coming home, not as good as I remember it, but I hadn't read the likes of George R.R. Martin or Brandon Sanderson when I first read it, so we'll see. But what I wanted to come on and talk about really is that I'm torn between the next book that I should pick up. So I have got John Grisham, Camino Island as a possibility, or I also have Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid as a possibility, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for. But actually, now that James is home, he can deal with the kids, I'm going to have a bath, possibly a glass of wine, even though it's only a Tuesday, and watch some Love Island, because that's now that time of year, and I will make a decision on my book later. So this was kind of a pointless check-in, but I will update you all on my choice shortly.
I woke up in the world I wanted, sunrise dancing with the morning. In your eyes I swear I saw it. I woke up in the world I wanted. I woke up in the world you gave me.
So it's Saturday afternoon, James is at work today and me and the kids spent the morning doing some cleaning and some just general household jobs, and then we went to the library. I'm actually really impressed with our local library. I mentioned to the librarian that Meg needs books that are a little bit more challenging, and I wasn't sure if they could request stock from other libraries because she's read pretty much everything in the library. They do get new books in, but they don't often get classics or modern classics for children, so I was just asking her about it, and they spent a good half an hour with us going through all the books they could think of, all the books they had in, all the types of books that they could get in, and they've requested a load of books for her. So yeah, I'm just really pleased. It's just really nice for someone to be so helpful, I guess. And I'm going to show you, I think, I can't decide. If I don't show you, then just ignore this, but I think I'm going to show you the books that we got for her, and just in case you guys have got any recommendations of books. But talking of books, I'm still reading Camino Island. I am about halfway through. I'm enjoying it. It's not complex. It's good, solid John Grisham with a little bit less legalese, which is exactly what it said it was. So yeah, we've got a little visitor coming this afternoon. My friend's little girl is coming. We're going to look after her for a couple of hours. The kids are very excited. They love her. I think she's been in my vlogs before because I looked after her a couple of months ago. So yeah, so we're going to set up a little bit of craft. I think Meg wants to do some craft with her, so we're going to do that. But all in all, we don't have that much going. I've just realised you can see the mop behind me. That's nice, isn't it? All in all, we don't have that much going on this morning. We've just kind of been doing odd jobs around the house and just chilling, which sometimes you just need, don't you? Because it's boring, but it is also just life. So yeah, maybe I'll just quickly grab the books that Meg got from the library and show you. So 2 ticks and I will be back. So I'm not going to say what they're about, I'm just going to show you them, and you maybe, if you read a lot of middle grade, you might recognise some or recognise the type of book that it is, and then maybe if you've got any suggestions. So first of all, we've got Tangle Wreck by Jeanette Winterson. Then the classic that they had in that she hadn't read, because they've had a few like Black Beauty, Heidi, The Borrower. She's read all of those. The one that they had in was Watership Down by Richard Adams. So this obviously has some darker elements. It was actually in the YA section, but the librarian forewarned me what those were because I have never read it, so that I can sort of prepare Megan and talk to Megan about them. So yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Then we also have The Pearl in the Attic by Karen McCombie. Another classic that they suggested was A Bear Called Paddington by Michael Bond. These are obviously aimed at a younger audience, but the language is a bit more challenging, so the librarian suggested that she try that. A light-hearted one, she got The Great Shelby Holmes Girl Detective by Elizabeth Yulberg. Oh, Eli got this one. He got The King of Comedy, Jeremy Strong, Romans on the Rampage, Chariot Champions. Spot my non-reader. Then I'll get these two together. The librarian also suggested some Famous Five books because Meg likes mystery, so she got The Famous Five, Five Go Down to the Sea, and The Famous Five, Five Are Together Again. And I think Enid Blyton was an author that they're going to order some more in of. What else have we got? I mean, there's apps, she just gets loads, and she'll read these in about a week and a half. The Last Zoo by Sam Gayton. Then one of her go-to authors, Jacqueline Wilson. We've got Dancing the Charleston. And then the final one she got was Help, I'm Trapped at Witch School by M. Linus. And apparently this is the second book and she's already read the first one. And then I'll show you the last book because it's just cute, because it's Eli and he gets one fiction book and he gets one non-fiction book. So he got Endangered Animals, Last Chance to See, and he already has read this twice since we got home. So yeah, they're the books that she got quite a lot, but as I said, she'll read them in a week to a week and a half, and then we'll be back at the library trying to find new ones that she hasn't read yet. So it's not always straightforward. In terms of what she reads, we're listening to the Harry Potter, so we're going through those. She's halfway through the Percy Jackson series. So yeah, if you've got any middle grade suggestions that we can suggest to the library, especially classic books, because both me and James and her teacher feel that she needs to be stretched a little bit more and to be challenged in her language, and it's okay for her to read the shorter books, especially if that's what she enjoys, but I do think she needs to be challenged as well. So the trouble is though, finding books that challenge her but which are appropriate for a 10-year-old to read. And so that's kind of the discussion I was having with the librarian, and I just feel very bookish and very educated, and it was just a really nice morning down at the library. So yeah, let me know if you know of any books that she could read. I realise I filmed all of this with the sound of the washing machine in the background, but hey ho, mom life.
In the making, wish I could bottle love and save this moment. I woke up in the world I wanted. It used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. It used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. I woke up in the world I wanted, better than I ever saw it. All the dreams of life, the hope you brought in. I woke up in the world I wanted. Used to be a dream, but now it's you and me.
Look at that sky. Does that not just say thunderstorm to you?
Now it's you and me.
Ah, is it raining? It's just started raining. Come on then. Go inside then, silly. You're getting wet. Come on, in you go, in you go. You'll have to excuse my little mark on my nose from my glasses because I've just got in. It's Thursday afternoon and hopefully I will have been able to insert some clips before this, so you'll know that I have just got back from Nottingham. I went to see the Westlife 20 tour with my sister yesterday. Westlife were our Take That. They were the boy band when we were kids and I had such a good time. My limbs hurt, my throat is sore from singing, but it was so good. I think it's basically like 20 of their best hits along with some of their new stuff, and it was just so good. I was just a total teenage girl again for the evening, and yeah, it was just so good. So yeah, I've just got in. I'm gonna have some lunch, catch up on a few things. What I want to do before I go and get the kids actually is finish the book that I'm reading. So I'm almost at the end of The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I have got literally about 50 pages left, so I'm hoping to be able to read that before I have to go and get the kids from school. But right now I'm gonna have some lunch and catch up on some stuff. So yeah, I will check in with you later. Also, maybe I should apologise for the clips that have gone before, because I probably looked like a total fool, but I was a total fool who absolutely enjoyed herself. But now I'm knackered, so I'm gonna have some lunch and a cup of tea and just chill. What are you reading?
Famous 5.
And I am reading Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson and enjoying my Friday in the sun. What are you doing? Oh, sorting your sunglasses out. And we're just chilling, aren't we? In the sunshine, because it's probably going to be raining tomorrow. But we're having, other than the dog deciding to make a noise, we're having a lovely Friday afternoon in the sun.
I woke up in the world I wanted, and I realized all of a sudden this used to be a dream. Now it's you and me.